Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a craft area tour, and I haven't done one of these for about 2 years, very long time, and as you can see if you watched the last one, this is the same desk. Yeah, so this is just my craft area. This is as tidy as it ever gets. It took me like 3 days to tidy it and prepare for this video because usually it looks like a complete mess. But yeah, so if you have any questions and you want to, or if you want to see what it looked like a couple of years ago, then click on the screen right now. I'll put a link to the last area tour that I did. And yeah, there's not much to say. This desk, I have no idea where it's from, I'm afraid, this desk. And as I go around, I will tell you where things are from and leave links down below and stuff. The reason there's a big hole here is because that's where my laptop usually goes. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. So first I'm going to start with the walls. Now this is new. I have decided to keep count of all the cupcakes I made. So in 3 days so far I've made 29, which is actually really good for me. But yeah, I just realised that I've made like 700 cupcakes in my lifetime, and I wanted to see how many I could make in, you know, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year or whatever. So I've made this little count, and when I hit 50 I'll put like a little 50 here and then I'll start counting again. Oh, I've just scratched one of them. Oh well, but anyway, yeah, I thought this was fun, and this is just a whiteboard I've stuck on the wall. And then on the wall as well I have a bunch of art pieces and fan art and things like that. So this one here, these sort of like Halloween themed pin-ups, and this business card is from Sharadactyl on Instagram. I will leave all of her links down below. This is me as a Gryffindor Seeker from Harry Potter. This is from Miss So Happy, who Nina is, oh, she's wonderful, so definitely go check her out as well, links down below. And then this one just melted my heart, I absolutely love it, and this is by Winkleby on Instagram, and I'll again leave all her links down below. So this is me, and it says xoxRufus, and oh, it's just amazing. It's got loads of my products around the outside, and then even the shoes that I put on my personal Instagram, she like got me wearing those, and it's just, this is like the most gorgeous thing you'll ever see ever. And this is an original. This is Copic markers, and the rest of them are prints. And then this one, I can never remember the lovely people's username on Instagram because they have like 2 accounts. It's something doodle though, and I'll leave it down below, so if you want to have a look at them I'll leave the mermaid link down below. And then this one is from Geek Stitcher, or Geeky Little Stitcher on Instagram, and it's like a little hoop, and it says dunk me, and these are loads of donuts and cookies and stuff. So again, I'll leave her link down below. I think I've got her username wrong though, so just look down below if you want to see any of the links for all of these wonderful people, and I'm hoping to add to this wall very soon. So as for what is on top, so first, this is probably the thing that I'm going to get most questions about. This is what I store my clay in. It is by the brand Draper, whatever you want to say, and I'll leave a link to where I got this down below. There are lots of different types. They don't come in any, well, not that I want it in pink or anything, but they don't really come in very nice colours. Everything is blue, but we're kind of used to that. All the storage boxes and stuff like that for DIY are kind of like dark blue or grey or ugly colours. But yeah, so this is perfect. The drawers don't quite fit full blocks of Fimo, which is kind of a pain, but they do have these bigger drawers, so I would live with it, and it's just been so convenient and so helpful. But on top of that, I have this box from IKEA that I recently got, which is just grey on the inside and white on the outside, and it has a bunch of tools in it. So there is some blue tack and a big pot of Mod Podge, Vaseline, TLS, liquid gel from Fimo, the glaze that I use, which is the Craftmill Polyurethane Gloss Glaze, my resin, which I put into these little containers thanks to Crafter's Delight, which is a brilliant idea, some baby powder, and some dusters, which is what I clean my surfaces with, or one of the things that I clean my surfaces with. And then I have this Rilakkuma box, or well, I guess it's Kiratori little thing, and it just has stuff that needs something doing with, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a box where things get chucked when I can't be bothered to sort them out. So there's just stuff for my Pelidori, and just some products that I've made that need sorting out or photographing, or it's just where things go to get sorted. And then this is still one of my favourite things that someone has ever sent me. This got sent to my PO box by Rag Princess Sews, who is amazing, and this thing, it comes with me everywhere. It's been in all of my uni houses, and it's obviously staying here right now, and it's just this Moulang cupcake, which is super cute. And I have a charm. I did like a tutorial on this as a charm, and she sent this to me, and I love it so much. So Oh, I just love it, it's so cute. And then behind that is this tiny little set of drawers, which is just the cutest thing in the entire world. And it's just a set of acrylic drawers that I have some of my findings in. This is not where I keep my findings, but I like to have this little drawer where I can just pull stuff out and do it very quickly, and then I refill it so that I don't have to keep getting my massive storage boxes of findings out. So this is just what I use when I'm quickly doing my shop stuff. Then I can just pull it out and use it so that I don't have to have all of my boxes out, because like I said, I don't really have enough room on my desk for that. So yeah, that's what's on top. And now I just guess I'll go through. So the small drawers just have clay in them, so the top ones is the ones I use the most. So vanilla, it's really unorganized right now, vanilla, translucent, lilac, more lilac, pink, blue and mint, and then ecru would kind of go here, and I also have black and brown, but they are too big to go in those drawers. So this is, like I said, this is what happens when things are too big to go in the drawers. I have like 3 layers of clay in here. It's just clay that needs using or hasn't been opened. This one is cutters, so I have every cutter you could possibly imagine. And then these are all moulds. These are mostly from Miniature Sweet. Can't remember the shop name of these, but she has I can never remember it or pronounce it, but she has a YouTube account as well. I'll leave her links down below. But yeah, mostly Miniature Sweet, and they have some bigger moulds that I don't really use that much. And then again, these are all just colours that I don't really use. They're just crammed in here, and then the bottom is like effects, so gold, pearl, silver, that kind of thing. And then just some, like I said, half of these aren't really full because I'm not that adventurous with colours of clay. I use like the same colours all the time. And then these ones again are just full of more clay. And these are just little samples that I got sent of the translucent ones, which I only ever really use the red one, but these are really fun. And then an empty one, which is quite a surprise. As for this is what I use when I am glazing or just about to cook something and I don't want to get dust in it. Like I've just glazed this red velvet cupcake and it's under this thing so that it doesn't get any dust. This is actually a card holder. You can get them from most craft stores, I believe. I'll leave a link to what I mean down below. It's hard to describe, but it's just what you put cards in. It has a lid to it, which I use for something else, which I'll show you in a second. This is the Sculpey Make and Bake whatever mat. It's the silicone mat. It's the newer one. I had the older one until this Christmas when I got a new one because my old one had a hole in it. Even this one now does as well because I don't take good care of this, but it gets well used, so at least that's something. So next is, let me bring this into the light for you. Next is all of my tools. I got this pretty recently as well and I absolutely love it. So I guess I'll quickly go through it. So pliers are just at the front, at the bottom, same with scissors, and then there's a pen, a drill, all my cocktail sticks down here. These are my most used ones, literally the only ones I really use, and then these are the odd ones that, you know, might get used. So straw, ruler, spatulas, blending tools, things like that. And then down here is sandpaper, more blades, a marble, some icing tips, a resin piece that fell off my keychain which I still haven't fixed, which it doesn't want to focus, and this is by Misty Pixel, and I love this thing, but it fell off my keychain recently and I haven't been bothered to put it back on, so it's just sitting there for now. And then this basket is actually, oh well, actually let's go through this. This is just a tofu phone holder, which is where my phone goes when I'm crafting, because obviously I can't go on it. So it just sits there so I know what's happening on Instagram and all that fun stuff. And then this little basket of stuff, again in this really ugly blue grey colour, is for my shop. They're little grab bags. I have a bunch of old products and products that didn't quite make the cut, and I want to make sure that they go to new homes, otherwise they're just going to be sitting with me. So yeah, so they're just little grab bags. So here's an example. Here's just a badge, a cupcake keychain, and a diamond necklace. And then again, it's the same one. I've just got like a bunch of different ones. And here's a badge and two macaroons. Like I've got a bunch of different things in here that I will be selling at some point, I think when I come back from my holiday. And then these ones are just more of the same. So yeah, they're just sitting there to remind me to actually get on that at some point and get on with it. So next is this little container, which is like my little production line for my shop, and it holds just a bunch of different stuff. So these are all stars, and then pink, purple, mint and blue cupcakes, with the exception of some like custom ones that get thrown in there. So this is for a friend. This is a little bear cupcake, and a little cat cupcake, which are so cute, I think, and then a red velvet, and then some of these ones with forks in them. Yes, this just sits there, and I've been really enjoying this little container. I think I might paint it though, because the wood doesn't really match anything else. Then there's this little drawer with stuff on top, so in here is like the ugliest, and again, these are the little things I was telling you about. This is the lid, I think, for this one, and I don't know where the lid for the other one is, but they're little like paper card holders, like I said, but I use them as boxes. So this is the ugliest box of anything ever. So this has old charms in that I want to do remakes of. Like, this was meant to be a crepe that I made, and I made it like 2 years ago. Yeah, ugly. And also charms that didn't make it, that are wonky or broken or dirty or just, you know, unsellable. They're all in here. Hopefully I will be doing the same with the cupcakes as I'm doing with these acrylic things. I'm just making some cheap grab bags and stuff, but this is just, you know, an ugly box of ugly stuff. This box is again kind of like a things to do. I want to sort out, make stuff with, or things that I want to do a charm update with. Like, this is my last tutorial. It's the unicorn blab that I uploaded last week. And things I just, you know, things that I just want to make or show in a charm update. So like ice cream and cookies and little bones and stuff. Like I said, it's just, up here is just very ugly and mismatched, and I don't really like it, but this is the best way I've found to organise this kind of thing. So if you take these off, you will see that underneath is where I keep my charm collection, which, to be honest, they're pretty old charms. I haven't really made any charms for my collection or like for myself in a while. I only ever really make things for the shop. So these are actually pretty old charms compared to, you know, when I actually made them. But yeah, that's that. And if you want to see a video on that, I'll leave it on the screen right now so that you can go see my charm collection. So next is this little drawer, and you can see all my makeup products, well, face products. This drawer is from Asda, I believe. I have another one that stores my planner stuff, because actually that's what I forgot to mention. This isn't like all of my crafting stuff, this is just clay. I have a whole unit behind me that is covered in stationery and planner supplies, so if you want a tour of like that area, then please let me know as well. But I've got another one of these over there. But these are really helpful and I absolutely love these. So the first drawer is my chalk pastels and my icing, although you can't really see them, but there is icing in these, which is a really handy drawer actually, and I really like how organised that looks. Next is, see, these drawers aren't really that organised, but it's like canes, and these are like, what are they called? Toppings, so more canes up there, and sprinkles and stuff. Then my chalk pastels, rolling pin, my most used micro marbles, and then some blades that I don't really use, but I'm keeping there just in case I need them. And then next is just awful. Wow. This is just random stuff. So tin foil, a texturing brush, measuring spoons, clay, some moulds back there, some resin clay, some Fuwa moulds, files, Fimo air clay, and then a bunch of micro marbles that I don't use, and then some deco whip sauce, and then all my Pearl X pigments, which were kindly sent to me, most of them by Sugar Charm Shop. He sent me loads and loads of samples, and then I bought the white one, which, so thank you very much, Tanya, for that. But yes, this is just like a really weird drawer of everything. I don't really use this stuff, but it's one of those things that if I want to be adventurous, this is the stuff that I'm going to use, so I like to have it there. And then again, this drawer down here is really weird as well. It's got well, the camera that I used to vlog with, card readers, SD cards, my hard drive, drill bits, glue, a bead maker, more cocktail sticks, just a bunch of random stuff that just, again, I use them quite well. This one I use quite frequently, store all of the technology stuff, but yeah, the rest of it not so much, but I like to keep stuff there. Okay, and then quickly I have a drawer under here, because this is meant for like a computer, and then you put your, what's it called, your keyboard down here. So I actually have my tablet, which is the bamboo, Wacom bamboo tablet, just this silver one. I've had it for like 6 years, and it is my baby. It's what I used to design all of my acrylic charms on. And then here is what I've been using as my planner recently, and if you want a tour of this, please let me know, because I'm very excited about this. And it's just got one of my macaroon acrylic charms on it. But yeah, so that's what's under there. and then quickly I'll show you these drawers and then what's under here. So you can't really see what's under here. Let me pull it out for you. I actually have a candy kit that I was going to do with my boyfriend for a video that I haven't managed to do, so that's just sitting there. Well, this is odd, but that shouldn't really be there, but that's more paper that I used to cook on. And then in this box, again, it's stuff that I don't really use, but I feel like I should have it by my desk. So all my acrylic paints, which I can't remember the last time I ever used acrylic paints, but they're in here. Glue gun, and then all of my Deco supplies. So all this whipped cream and silicone and stuff. Like I said, I haven't used any of this stuff in a very, very, very long time. But, you know, I wanted it here. And to be honest, there isn't any room in the rest of my room because this is my bedroom. This isn't a craft room or anything like that. So there isn't actually any room anywhere else. So next, if I kneel on the floor, this drawer is just like last time. Actually, I might want to talk about this. This is an ugly stack of scrap clay that I use when things get dusty and dirty. Anyway, this drawer is embarrassing. It's got all of my stationery in it, and would you believe I actually tidied this the other day and sorted it all out and threw out a junk load of stuff, a bunch of stuff, but it's just, yeah, I kind of want to get rid of all this stuff in here because I could quite easily put a lot of that stuff in here and then save a little bit of space on my desk, but there's nowhere else to put this stuff. Like I said, my room is full of stuff, so this is the only place that like my stationery and stuff can go, but it's just like Copic markers and pens and tape and stuff like that. So this drawer, well this cabinet should I say, is like shop stuff mostly. It's a little bit dark in here, so I hope you can see. But yeah, let me turn the brightness up a second so you can actually see. So this is all of my shop stuff up here and down there. So I have these storage boxes and I just recently labelled them all. So, well, this would have my cupcakes in it, the finished products, but I haven't got any left, well, ready right now because they all sold out and I haven't sorted those ones out. And this one says silver acrylic, which is all of my acrylic charms with silver findings, and then this one is gold acrylics, and then this one is Polymer Clay products. But like I said, I'm kind of out of everything right now, so these are very empty, but that's where I like to keep those, and they're really handy to have them and also have them labelled on the sides. So back there is also a huge box of resin molds that I don't really use, and then a container on its side that has a bunch of findings that I don't really use or can't store because I buy stuff in wholesale bulk and sometimes there's a lot of it, so yeah. And then up here I just have some sellotape, and then here is all of my, can't really see anything, I'm sorry, all of my shop supplies, so my address label, well, my return address labels, custom stickers, these are all my business cards, and then just packaging, lots and lots of packaging, which is really helpful. This little bin, I absolutely love this thing. And then I also have this tiny little thing full of acrylic charms, which is where these acrylic charms start, and then they go into those boxes once I've actually attached them to stuff. Again, I'm kind of running low on a lot of stuff right now because the shop's been doing quite well, so I haven't actually got stuff full. And then these drawers, this is like shop stuff, so more address labels, the rest of my business cards, packaging in here, this needs to be sent out, and then this Rilakkuma bag right here, which I absolutely love. It has all of my like book stuff, bookwork for the shop, so ins and outs, receipts, that kind of stuff, all that fun stuff. Well, fun stuff, I say fun stuff, I mean boring stuff, and this drawer never quite closes unless you like tip it up at the back. And then here is all of my labels, and they're all pre-stamped with my return address, which is why they're all facing away from the camera, otherwise you'll know where I live. But yeah, so I have two sizes, so I have this one for England and then this one for everywhere else. So that is that drawer, and I'll move on to the next side. So in this drawer, I absolutely love this drawer. It's such a nice drawer. Oh, it's literally like Angel's Chorus, and I'll stand up and I'll show you what's inside. I have loads and loads of these acrylic storage boxes full of rhinestones, pearls, beads, charms. Like, it's literally like craft heaven. And the sad thing is I really don't use these, which is really sad because I really should, but I never really find a need for them. This drawer is really, 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 really long, by the way. But yeah, so I just have pearls in this one, rhinestones in this one, tiny rhinestones and some charms in this one. This one's a bit of an odd one, charm beads, rhinestones and other such things. And then this one is beads. So I don't know, I love them so much, and like I said, I really need to use them more, and I am trying to, but I only really use the pearls and the rhinestones for resin, and I don't really do resin anymore. But I just love these so much, and I love these acrylic boxes. They're so nice. I got them from Hobbycraft. They are bead boxes, I think. I'll leave a link down below where you can get it. So yeah, that's what's in that drawer. Last but not least, in this last drawer, sorry the floor's a bit of a mess, but that's just what happens when you craft. This one is again a bunch of storage boxes. So this is all of my tools and findings and stuff. So this one says most used tools, undesirables, cabochons, miscellaneous findings, and then this one has beads. So I'll just show you them one by one. And I just get these storage boxes from Hobbycraft or online. So this one is most used findings. So head pins, eye pins, eye screws in gold, silver, jump rings, ball chains, keychains, necklaces, and lobster glass in that one. Which again, these are all my most used ones. And then undesirables is where all of the ugly charms that didn't quite make it go, or the acrylic charms that got printed kind of funny, that's where they go. And cabochons is kind of self-explanatory. I don't really use any of this stuff anymore because I don't do Deco Den, but obviously I'm not going to throw it out. So there's fruit and food and Hello Kitty, flowers, there's a bunch of bows, more Hello Kitties, lots more bows, and then just random stuff that I don't really use, just sort of goes in here. And then for miscellaneous findings, I have a lot of findings. And just a disclaimer, one, I own a shop, and two, I have been collecting this stuff for over like 5 years, so that's why I have so much stuff. It's not that I'm rich or anything like that, I just, you know, I've been collecting this kind of stuff for a very long time. I also buy it cheaply, wholesale from my shop, so it may look expensive, but actually this was all relatively cheap. But yeah, so dust plugs, phone straps, keychains, ring bases, pin backs, earrings, fishhook earrings, more earrings, earring backs, chains, glass bottles, ball chain necklaces that I don't really use, and then little plastic parfait cups and things, and then magnet strips. But yeah, this is, I love finding so much, and I love the fact that it's now organised. And then last but not least in that drawer is my beads, which is a complete mess right now, but this is what it looks like. So I really want to start making something with beads so that I can get rid of these. So I think I'm going to make bracelets, but just, oh gosh, as you can see, they're so full. So these ones are hearts, stars, letters in colours, black and white, and then these little pebbles and beads and numbers, letters, more beads. Like, this is a complete mess, so I just kind of want to get rid of this stuff so I can use the storage box for other things. But yeah, so that was all that was in that drawer, apart from that box, which is ready for something to be shipped in, or it's going to be for a custom order. Yeah, so that was my craft area tour. So I'm really sorry that it's kind of jaggedy, but I really like handheld craft tours, so that's what I did with mine. If you don't really like this and you want me to use a tripod next time, then I definitely will. Yeah, so I'm not completely happy with how everything's laid out. I would prefer to have a new desk, but because I'm at uni, it's kind of silly because I won't be living here and stuff, so I think I'll wait till I either get my own place or I'm, you know, staying in one place for a long time before I get a new desk. So if there's any questions, or you're wondering where well, if you're wondering where I got anything, then check the description before you leave a comment, because I will link as much as I possibly can. If you have any questions, then leave those in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks again for watching this video. If you liked this, then go check out my last video, which is a tutorial, and also don't forget to check out all of my social media. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye!